a fighting mood.
Boom. Exactly. There you go.
I think I feel like I have a lot of energy harbored in my chakras, especially my root chakra.
What is a chakra?
Chakras are it's a Sanskrit word for energy, wheels of energy.
It's all them colors on a fucking bracelet.
You got 7 of them, right? Just like you have the light spectrum that has 7 colors. So we are bodies of light according to quantum physics. And so there's a tradition to say that you got that. So I got something stuck in one of my chakras. I don't know which one.
What color?
I think it's the red one, it's the root one. And that's the one that makes me want to fight.
I get a piedrita stuck in my chanclas all the time.
Sí, como estos boxeadores, mira, como los boxeadores bien brutales que las peores riñas del boxeo. Mira, Giancarlo se durmió.
Mayorga y Tito Trinidad. No, Mayorga y...
Sí, Mayorga
de la olla.
También.
That was...
No, pero ese cabrón era del Salvador.
It doesn't matter,
Ese no
but
cuenta.
that was a good riña because
no,
that dude was talking so much shit about his wife and stuff like that. And then De La Hoya kicked the shit out of him.
That's a good one.
Yeah. De La Hoya was an excellent boxer, bro.
En Puerto Rico
pero Salvador, that's como el primer salvadoreño y el único que yo me recuerde del boxeo. And he kept doing the same shit.
Wasn't he the one that got like charged with rape or something too?
Yeah, some shit like that. I was like, oh. That's the one that used to stick his face out. ¿No te recuerdas que le decía?
Se pintaba el pelo amarillo.
Y le daban ahí, y Trinidad le daba y así. Y el cabrón se caía, pero what fucked him up?
He was stupid. He was stupid
shit. But it was entertaining.
Bro, that's a tough sport, bro.
No, boxing is insane.
That's just so taxing, but it's entertaining as well.
It's entertaining.
¿Te acuerdas de
no longer
Macho Camacho?
No longer entertaining.
El Macho Camacho.
But if you think that boxing is still entertaining, that there is a lot of boxers, please subscribe. Let me know what fight is as entertaining as the fights that we're going to talk about today. Well, let us know.
Macho Camacho.
There it is. One fight. So let us know.
And
how many fights was Macho Camacho?
No, pero
every fight that he was pretty much in was pretty entertaining.
No,
just because that motherfucker came in.
Because he was flashy.
Como un indio. Como un pharaoh.
His little curl coming down the front right here, trying to look like Superman.
Yes.
Bro, y tú sabes, mucha gente will give him crap because he was like, all he does is run around. No. But now we fast forward to today, and TBE Mayweather, what does he do?
Defense.
Boxing.
But he was fast.
Yeah,
he ran around. He ran around, but he was punching jabs. And then we'll talk about who lost for not shooting the jab.
Entertaining, Canelo. Definitely. That's the last fight we watched, right?
Yeah. So back to Macho Camacho. He tenía riñas también.
Of course.
Tenía una riña bien brutal. Y después como... You know, they took him young.
I did meet him once in the Florida, in the Kissimmee, Osceola County DMV.
At the DMV?
I saw him at the DMV, Osceola County before he passed away.
Lucky you, bro.
With Pops. Pops was there too.
My brother
he was taken away too early. Like, stupid. Somebody shot him. Come on now. Y robarlo. Like they were trying to, like...
My brother used to party with him and like hang out with him in la discoteca.
Really?
Yeah.
Here?
No, in Puerto Rico, bro. Like I think it was Club Neons in San Juan. And dude, he would go and chill with him. Like, yeah, for real. It's like, yeah.
Wow. But, pero una de las riñas que yo me recuerdo era o las peleas. Tito Trinidad.
Julio César, no. César Chávez de la Hoya.
Tito Trinidad fue la pelea más cabrona con De La Hoya. Que eso todo el mundo estaba como que boiling hot, que querían pelear, mexicanos con los puertorriqueños, bla, 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 bla. Es que Tito estaba bien duro y De La Hoya también coming up, winning a gold medal and all that stuff, and then getting into pro sports early and not losing. Plus, he was a good-looking dude. So it sold. It was like, you know,
he had everything. Dude,
he was the Mayweather of the Mexicans. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
he was the Mayweather of the Mexicans.
Cuando él peleaba, it looked like he was a matador. Like he was just like, he was so, like his movements were so sharp and so good, and he was so strong. Y Trinidad, bro. Like that was a good era, man.
Oh yeah.
Él peleó con De La Hoya, ¿verdad?
No, él peleó una pelea. Yo creo que pelearon una vez.
Pelearon 2 veces.
No, they only fought once. Because it was la pelea de pelea. Por eso es que te digo que eso es Nobody did it.
Oh,
yeah, that was it.
Hablando de otro boricua, Cotto con Margarito encontraron el cemento.
That was a little bit later.
Pero espérate, la pelea de Tito con Fernando Vargas. Esa pelea estuvo súper cabrón.
No, porque Tito ya lo quería matar al cabrón.
Papá, ¿tú no viste nada?
I remember.
Así, más activa que yo.
I do remember the one that you're talking about porque
y Margarita
tenía yeso y la cara la tenía todo jodida. Y entonces I do remember that when they fought again, le dio, pero he kept them like for long. Like he took his time. Tú vas a hacerme trampa, I'm not gonna let you off the hook. Boom.
Lo quería masajear.
Bro.
La cara de él estaba todo jodida al final de esa película.
¿En cuál?
Oh,
yeah. Segunda.
Margarito. Yeah. Pero la primera de Cotto estaba todo.
No, Cotto estaba destrozado, bro.
Cotto estaba bleeding and he didn't want to give up.
Bro,
they stopped the fight.
Believe it.
And I'm glad they stopped the fight because who knows where it would have led to today. Pero
loco, no es por nada.
Está demasiado.
But when it comes to heavyweight champions, we can't really claim that. We don't get that big, right? But Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, when it comes to boxing, bro, they pretty much like dominate a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it. Yep. I mean, with my limited scope, am I saying something is inaccurate?
No,
because a lot of the great champions have been coming.
Mexican and Puerto Rican.
What do you think it is about what it is about that group that just loves fighting or is good at it?
But like you said, not heavyweights because
no, we don't get that big.
Exactly. So Puerto Ricans are small, and I'm assuming Mexicans are small too because
we're all the same native.
We haven't seen them many except Ruiz, Frankie Ruiz, right? He's a heavyweight, but I think he's a little bit of a weight. But
Frankie Ruiz, el cantante. Yo, I was like,
Gabriel,
Frankie Ruiz, cantante.
Pero hay un Ruiz. El salsero está peleando ahora.
Hay un Ruiz.
El gordito ese que ganó.
Que tumbó al the English guy. Yeah, he lost.
Yeah.
So what's his name? What's his name? Not Frankie Ruiz. What's his name? It's Ruiz.
La pelea de Víctor Manuel y Frankie Ruiz. Esa pelea estaba dura, papi.
En el Guayaguaya, porque tú trabas bien.
I don't know.
Tú trabas bien. No.
Gabriel Ruiz. I don't know.
Is it Gabriel?
Gabriel Iglesias.
For sure.
They call him Fluffy.
Bro, but
you can tell how many times he has fought. Or
have you ever,
how many times I've seen him because...
Have you ever...
That's funny!
Have you ever boxed at all? Ever? Like
no,
in
just
a ring?
No, working out.
Okay. I got a boxing story. My once and only time that I boxed in my life, right? There was a nightclub.
Andy Ruiz, sorry.
Andy Ruiz.
Before
okay,
I forget
okay.
Again. Andy, see?
Bro, you
Frankie,
said Frankie
Andy.
Ruiz. I'm like, damn, I'm so out of the boxing game. I had no idea he fought. No, but
Mexican, you remember that fight, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
He said yeah, and then followed by I don't know.
But I mean,
so he definitely does not remember.
No, I want to tell you about my boxing story, right?
Yeah.
So there's this club called Roxy, or it used to be Roxy. I don't know.
Oh shit, right? Yeah.
And they had Monday night fights, right? So
Roxy, like the strip club?
I'm sure there's a strip club somewhere called Roxy, but this is a nightclub, right? Kidding. So I go there, and it's Monday night fight, right? And I've heard about it, and I was like, sure, let me go check it out, but I don't know if I had the huevos to do it or not. I just I'll go to check it out.
Oh,
right?
So like for you to fight?
Yes, bro. And in a nightclub, right? So the whole dance area on the first floor, they put an actual ring. You get gloves. You put a helmet on.
Who possessed you,
bro? And it was great because we would go have some drinks and wow, go in there. You sign waivers.
So everybody that was drinking
it's a pickup game, right? So they have cool. I go. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go sign up, right? So I go to the thing. It's on the bar, and I'm writing. And then this 6'5" guy comes up like, hey man. I'm like, hey. He's like, is this a sign up? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I've never done this. You want to do it with me? I'm like. Yeah. So I go in there. I'm like, sure. I go in there, right? So I'm thinking it's gonna be like a long wait, and then there's a bit of a wait. So I'm we're dancing. It's a nightclub, right? I go grab a beer. I go to the bathroom, and as I'm peeing, they're like, Navarro, please come to. I'm like, oh, okay. Shoot. I down my beer. I go straight to the ring. I put these gloves on. They're huge, right? Not the fake ones, but they were just, to me, they felt heavy as shit. Maybe I was out of shape, right?
They probably got the foam, so
the extra foam
anybody.
To that.
Yeah.
So I go in there, bro. Ding, ding, ding. Right? And I'm kind of like, we're just really just kind of doing this, but a little sharper, right? And I think it was 2-minute rounds. And boom, done. As soon as I sat down, yo me quería morir. I was like, whoa, oh my God, what is going on?
I'm tired.
Bro, I felt sick, and I got to the point where like, I'm gonna tell them I'm quitting. I'm quitting, and I'm gonna quit right before they do the bell. And I'm in my head like this, kind of like zoning out, and they're like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Hi, you won." He quit.
Holy shit!
I just held on for a little, so I got to go home with a trophy and a VHS tape of the fight.
Oh shit!
Which I would have it to this day to prove this.
What'd you do?
But I went over to a buddy's house. I put it on to show him, and then I left it there, and his mom recorded la novela over it.
Oh my lord! ¿Qué novela?
I don't know, but it wasn't good enough to record that from the pages of history.
That's crazy.
Oh, and then immediately after I won, and because I'm still sick, they're announcing me. I'm like, right?
You threw up.
So I went beeline to the bathroom, and that was it. I won by default, but I held through. I could have.
So it was like doing a CrossFit workout, probably.
That's when it really dawned on me, like the extent of these guys' training. I don't know. I'm sure you guys seen this guy. If you live in the Kissimmee area, okay. Está el boxeador.
But we're not here in the Kissimmee area, but yes. There's people that hang out at the lights.
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, at first I was like, that's silly. And then later I was like, yo, yeah, he's getting better. All right, dale, no, pero con la derecha, dale.
Yeah.
But he is in shape, bro.
No,
like, that guy is maybe 9% body fat and bro, all the time in the red lights.
If I ever see him again, I swear to God, I'm going to blast Rocky out of my car.
And he would probably go like this to you.
Yeah. No, he'll probably be like,
oh yeah, the jabs.
No, bro. Boxing is a whole different thing. You see these guys training.
He's bouncing around in the middle of the fucking street. Like,
no, I know. And then he runs back and forth.
Bro, it's like, okay, this one's turning green.
But he's catching a hellacious tan.
Bro,
because his skin is like, it's like.
He's okay, so because he's got sunglasses, sin camisa.
He's like dark. He's like super dark as the sun. Like
I would love to see him fight. If he was
he's
to put a flyer,
but I don't think he's a fighter. I think he's out there
working out.
Yeah,
I don't
doing
know.
Something.
If he's not a fighter,
he's definitely doing something.
His mind somehow.
We need to call Don King and see if he can make it happen.
Yeah.
You seen Mayweather workout? Bro, Mayweather, he'll go for a run like at 3:00 in the morning.
No, I think all the boxers train pretty hard.
Incredible.
Todo.
It's because they need the stamina.
And they go with the altitude and whatever. If I'm going to fight in wherever, so let's go higher altitude because it challenges your lungs and stuff like that. But getting back to la riña. So Trinidad con De La Hoya, Margarito y Cotto.
Frankie Rí, Víctor Manuel.
En el Guayaguaya.
¿Y con qué era César Chávez? Que ese Chávez peleó con un
No, Chávez era con Hagler. Chávez...
con Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah.
Pero las riñas de los Hagler y Durán.
I was going to say Durán.
Yes, bro.
Eso de piedra.
Sí, las manos de piedra. Because he lost with him. Él perdió con Hagler twice, I think. He was just slower, he got old. Con él fue el que perdió. El mano de piedra. Pero también Vargas dijo ¿verdad? Vargas con...
Fernando Vargas con Tito.
Tito Trinidad. And then... Tito. Y ahora Canelo. Las riñas de Canelo.
Oye, pero, ¿y el Ryan García ese?
No, he's fast with his hands.
The little guy.
Super fast. Pero riñas así como... Siempre, después de los mexicanos y los puertorriqueños, it was Mayweather. We can go Mayweather with this person.
Roy Jones. Roy
Jones
Jones.
Dominated, man. That guy was crazy good.
Yeah, he did. But then what happened with him?
He got rocked by Antonio Tarver.
Yes. And then after that, he wasn't the same.
He lost,
He was not the same.
Didn't he fight Hopkins? Didn't Bernard Hopkins?
Yeah, but he hit him too. No, they did.
No, but I don't know if he...
That was with Tito. Right?
That's another riña. Yes. Hopkins and Tito Trinidad.
Yep. Was that the time when Hopkins bet on himself and he put that thing on his back.
Yeah, like
some company.
Yeah.
And he got paid.
Yeah.
That he actually bet money on himself winning that fight, and he freaking won.
Like he was trying to sponsor it or whatever.
No, like it was basically like those betnow.com.
Sponsor him.
I don't know if it was a sponsor or not.
I thought it was a sponsor thing. But
I think it could be, yeah. No, I think he took that money from the sponsorship. That's what it was. It was a sponsorship. He took the money and he bet on himself and he won. Well, I was going to ask...
let's talk Canelo.
Hold on. Before we get into that, because that just happened not so long ago. That was a good fight.
Yes.
I'm interested. I know that you guys haven't boxed, but do you remember your first fight, period? My first fight was here when I moved. It was in 6th grade. Right?
Damn, so, 6th grade.
6th grade.
Con Giancarlo.
No.
That's not a fight.
No. We've slapped around each other like that.
And then just started.
But yeah, but this was a real fight. Like this was like the stuff that as a kid I would see in the movies. You know, like Puerto Rico, I'll be watching American movies, and they're like, "Hey, I'll meet you after school. Be there." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there." So like
that movie 3 O'clock High. Was it 3 O'clock High? Where the bully goes and
like
this guy's
every
got
movie.
a manopla in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a little guy, and then boom, he knocks out the bully, and then he becomes the cool guy, and he's friends with the bully.
No, there is a lot of movies like that, though.
Yeah.
They call you out to the parking lot.
But this is like an 80s
after
movie.
School.
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Yeah, I think it's 3 or 2 o'clock, one of those two.
3 o'clock high or 2 o'clock high.
So,
no me recuerdo, sí.
So we leave the school. The middle school I went to was riddled with freaking fights and violence. So for some reason, right? So we leave, and to me, I don't know. I still remember it. It didn't register as real. Like I felt like we were doing the role, but didn't think we were really actually duking it out. Yeah. But I knew it was real. But it's weird to explain, right? So long story.
Well, you're in 6th grade, so
6th grade.
It's difficult to
And I mean, I'm just starting to get assimilated in the culture because I had just moved 2 grades ago, right? So then
that's true.
That's how you keep track of time back in the day.
So
what grade are you in? Oh, okay, you've been here for that long.
Yeah, I swear. Well, sometimes I think 10 minutes.
So what happens if you're put a grade back?
Oh, then you're the biggest kid in the class.
Exactly. So
no one's gonna mess with you.
What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
No, so we get to the tree. I remember it was this corner where even I think the crossing guard was even there. Maybe not even paying attention, but we were there, and sure enough, we get together. Like, we're gonna do this. Like, yeah. So he puts up his hands, and I'm like, oh yeah. Like I just
you remembered, yeah.
And then they're starting to grow around, right? And we are literally like this, just circling each other, right? And then I'm like, okay, just like the movies. And I'm like, what? And I have blood. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I just walked away.
Oh, really?
I was like, damn, this really... I wasn't trying to get hurt. I thought we were doing...
Acting.
He hit me. It was that feeling. But that was the first fight.
Oh, my Lord. That's great. That's crazy.
So you got hit in the mouth?
I got hit in my lip. And then later on, we became friends.
And then he called a timeout. No, he called a timeout. He's like, timeout. I'm done.
A timeout. And then years later, we resolved it.
An indefinite timeout.
You win. I'm out of here.
Flawless victory.
You hit me first. There you go. Good job.
I'm like, if this is just one punch, I don't want to find the rest out. I don't.
Flawless victory.
And funny enough, I didn't have anybody like making fun of me that I knew of. I think they were just like... The guard was like the bookie. He's like, give me the money, five. No, yeah, I told you, it's un pendejo. I see it. The guy, he can't fight.
Hell yeah.
But
perfect.
I wish I knew boxing then, man. I knew a little bit of taekwondo, but
that's true.
But if I knew a little boxing, because that's exactly what he did. He just went straight jab.
Yeah.
He just popped me. He didn't like deck me or nothing. He was warming up, and I was like, we had seen each other for like 30 seconds, and then he's like, all right, oh damn, I'm done.
There was no UFC back then.
UFC was starting like in maybe a year later.
So
and I got it from you guys, the videos. Yeah. And then when I saw Royce Gracie beat this 300-pounder, I was like, that could be me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Blame us.
No, not blaming you guys.
No.
I'm thankful.
That was before.
I'm thankful. I'm saying like, it was thankful to you that I learned about the UFC through you guys. And Antonio Santiago. He had a bunch of the videos.
Did the UFC cause you to become a bully? Subscribe. flip the little bell and tickle your pickle.
He never said that he was a bully. He said that he learned to fight. So he was able to defend
I was
himself.
inspired to see, like, wow. Like, because I always thought, you know, when I was in Taekwondo, I would swear up and down, like, no, Taekwondo is the best one. I could be the Kung Fu, and I could be the wrestler. And then everybody would defend their own, right? So it was awesome to have the first time an arena where you see it like a video game, where it's like, hey,
a jiu-jitsu guy.
This guy, jiu-jitsu guy, and then this guy, and it's a tournament pyramid style where you go to the next level with your hurt arm, and that was cool.
It didn't matter your weight because there was no weight class. Didn't matter your style of fighting. The dude was a jiu-jitsu, and the other one, I think he was a sumo wrestler or some other shit. I don't fucking know.
You remember when this guy was like, he was put like on a hold where he had the arm.
Yeah, when Royce Gracie did that.
And then the other guy was like, what's he doing? Boom, 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 boom.
Dude.
Elbows to the fucking head.
Bro.
Of Royce Gracie?
It was
was it Royce Gracie that did the elbows?
No, actually, no. That was a different
you're talking
one.
about,
The guy
this
got
is
up,
old.
it was a jiu-jitsu move, and then when he had him like this, holding him down, he was trying to pull and nothing, and then
he fucking
dude, I remember when I first watched the first Punch to the Nuts. I was like, that's legal?
Oh, shit. I never seen that.
Dude,
I didn't see that one.
In the first, like, UFC or the second one, bro, they would be there, and they would be ramming, bro, like, boom! Like, you see these roided muscles just pounding on balls. Bro,
some of them
just
wore
imagine.
cups, though, right?
No, but I think
some of them.
That's what I was thinking. Everybody wore cups, but
no scratching, no eye gouging. Those are the only rules.
That was the rules. Because I did see they didn't wear mouthpieces either.
No.
Because there was a guy that was from another country, Royce Gracie again.
Well, he
No
would
biting, no biting.
No biting,
no biting, no
scratching,
no eye gouging. Yeah. But I think Royce Gracie kicked them because jiu-jitsu also has kicks and stuff like that to set up this stuff. No, he kicked them in the mouth.
Oh.
And you can see his teeth like flying. Bro. Because they didn't have no mouthpieces. So his teeth, and then he just put them out.
How cool was it, though, to see Royce Gracie, this, you know, he was 6 foot. He was like 6'2", but compared to these giants they were like literally like bodybuilders, some of them, or power lifters, and he would beat them, boom, 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 boom.
And sometimes they beat him up too. So let's not take that away.
Not till like way later.
There was a lot of fights that he got not like beat up, like red face, but he was controlling the fight with his stuff. So
dude, the best.
He was always patient.
Yeah,
yes, it was like chess.
Ken Shamrock.
That's right.
Yeah,
freaking Shamrock. Yes. And I was like, what's shoot fighting?
Oh yeah,
it's like real wrestling.
With no, real. Yeah. Like there's no script.
Like he's a wrestler, but he's
wrestling.
gonna fucking throw you hard to the ground, and choke your ass out. Dude, type of wrestling.
I couldn't
not like
WWE
type shit. Yeah.
That's when jiu-jitsu took a whole different, step as far as being recognized. Because they were like, yo, this is the one that tends to keep beating all these other people.
Yeah, you could choke someone out.
And that's where UFC came from, because obviously it started
it became illegal.
And then illegal. Then they had to create weight classes and all that other stuff. And
before it was fun. Like now it's like, okay, I'm gonna see 5 minutes of guys on the floor doing this.
It's a show.
Who's the best jiu-jitsu artist?
Yes, that's
Or
which I love jiu-jitsu, but I liked it before where you had this guy with a big cross.
Can someone just punch someone in the face?
Do you remember the guy that had the cross? Flying? I think it was Simo or Chemo.
Oh yeah.
And he would bring this big old cross on top of him.
Yeah.
Como like taking who el boxeo we were talking about earlier puertorriqueño.
Macho.
It's like taking Macho to a whole different level.
Yeah, because he was the Egypt guy. Description.
He's like, I've been called to from God to like beat everybody up
everybody's
here.
ass.
Exactly. No, but UFC and boxing. What do you think? UFC is getting more popular than boxing?
I think so.
And with that one, we'll take it away. Because I think boxing has lost its juice.
Why?
Because it's a show. I think it's
fake.
It's more of arrangements versus real fights.
Thank you, Jake, whatever his name is.
Don King.
No, what's his name?
It started. No, I don't think he arranged fights. I think he promoted fights and took the fighters' money.
What's their name?
Because Jake Paul and
Logan Paul. Thank you, guys.
That's a fucking show.
Nah, but it's been before that.
It's been
because
going
there's been some real obvious wins. I forgot which one. I remember one fight where even the commentators were like, "We have no words for this."
Triple G and Canelo.
This what
they fought twice.
Ryan Garcia.
And I forgot what it was, but it was Max Kellerman and the other guy, the older guy, and they were both floored. They're like, I am done with the sport of boxing, like almost. Like I was like,
because the call was different than what they had.
It was so bad.
I agree.
It was so bad. Yes. And then they're like, clearly there's some money being influenced here. So like with UFC, I know it's, I don't know.
What fight was that?
I don't remember.
If you fucking know, let me know
for real.
in the comments.
Let us know,
but subscribe, hit the bell.
I'm sure there's a bunch of them.
Flick your nipples. We're out of here.
Let us know all the fights. If there's fights that we haven't talked about and are like that stolen that you think, please let us know in the comments.
But this has been Tiki, El Mike.
There we go.
Tenemos a Renny, a Joel allá atrás. Hasta la próxima, papa y mamas.